The Ohio Tax Indexing Project was one of the very first projects that Family Search Indexing partnered with an outside organization. And basically, we're indexing the early tax records of Ohio about 1818 through about 1836, which is a really important time to get records in Ohio because the tax records sometimes are the only records that are available. With Ohio being a gateway to the West, there was a lot of land speculation. A lot of people kind of chased the American dream of buying low and selling high. So you do see a lot of people on these tax lists that may not appear necessarily on any other records. The tax records, having so many names on them are a good way to put a specific person in a specific place at a specific time, which is so important when you're doing genealogy. Family Search Indexing approached the Ohio Genealogical Society. It was a real good match to have a society that is very strong, is very stable, knows the records, and partnering that with Family Search, who had all the technology to make such a good project that people can really use. Family Search digitized it. I don't know how they digitized it. It just sort of miraculously happens. Now it's a matter of going online. If you have access to the internet, you have access to these records. You can go on to familysearch.org, go into search records, and you can plug in names and start looking for them. It's that easy now. Something that was interesting that I found in talking to a lot of the volunteers, some of them, as the project progressed, they didn't necessarily have Ohio ancestors that early. But they saw this project as a way of sort of paying forward, as a way that they could contribute so that future genealogists would have something of benefit. The wiki I find very intriguing. I have some very specific information that, maybe somebody who they might have a good general idea of Ohio research, but what about these 3 specific counties? Do they realize that there was a courthouse fire in Franklin County and that we lost a lot of land records? Do they know that there was a courthouse fire in neighboring Licking County, but they didn't lose their land records? That was like the one thing that was saved. So with the wiki, being able to go in and share that information, I just find that very, very intriguing and very appealing. Since genealogists really are so helpful and so sharing, I think it's natural to want to share that sort of local information. Genealogy really does put us in a place where we feel more connected, not only with the past, but I think in some ways feel more connected with each other. My name is Amy Johnson-Crow. I am the coordinator for the Ohio Tax Indexing Project and former board member of the Ohio Genealogical Society.